The locales from which the Inandaran derive are but two in the whole world, unique as far as where the species families originate. That is either in the forest of Inandara, which dates back to the second iteration, or from NewCrystal, and NewCrystal is within the last iteration. So it's a relatively new formation, but there is for the first time in several iterations more than one home tree to which the Inandaran can claim their lineage and their home. Therefore, when we speak of the nations of Inandara, they, for decades, well, for centuries, for iterations, only claimed to have the name of the forest in which they existed, which was Inandara. And since then, in this most precise of iterations, the ninth iteration, if you will, the now of the campaign, they have defined their nation because of the fact they've got multiple trees now. They are calling the entire nation the nation of Aelcrys. So when I utilize the term nation of Aelcrys, it's fundamentally universal forests, two of them in fair proximity to one another, within 1,000 miles of one another. But the primary nation of Inandara is by far the most expansive forest of Nycos, and the second, the NewCrystal, is a offshoot, if you will, and they are separated by between 500 and 1,000 miles, but they are still relatively close together. And the two of them recognize the authority of Inandara as the primary forest and the primary home tree, but the nation, therefore, is encompassed by both. Therefore, your character within the Nycos realm, if you are deciding to play a Inandaran Eldrin, then you're going to either come from NewCrystal or come from Inandara, at least by family. Certainly you can live in other places and there are no limitations to where the story can start. But just for clarification, nation predominantly counts as those two city states and their environment.